Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's make this sleeve together. First off, you take your full length measurement, which is 30 inches, and then the length of your sleeve. The first one was the width, while this is the length of the sleeve. You can make it longer, you can make it wider, but I think this is just perfect. After that, you take the midpoint of that 30 inches, which is 15 inches, and then you rule a straight line across, because you need that line for guidance. Then from the top of that line, you measure 4 inches downwards. After measuring your 4 inches downwards, now you can say I did 4 inches. Then you take 2 inches on both sides. That is 2 inches on the left side and then 2 inches on the right side. After doing that, you connect that line, those 2 inches line with a straight line. After doing that, I'm just labeling it so that you see and understand what we are doing here. But if you watch what I'm doing, trust me, you'll get it. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to the channel. Like and share it, please. Now I'm just ruling 2 inches line perpendicular down from that angle, like angle 90 degree. Just rule 2 inches line facing angle 90, the way I just did on the paper. Then you rule a straight line from that 2 inches line that's perpendicular down to the end of the paper. Now the reason why I'm doing two sides is because I'm doing a full scale measurement. If you're doing a half scale measurement, everything you're doing here, you just repeat it on a half scale, so you don't have to be doing it 2 times. So what I did here is come up by 1 inch from both sides and then connect it down to the half point, so it will give it that gradual slope that it needs. I think you can still come up a bit, like 1.5, but I just think 1 inch is okay. Or if you feel like you want more, why not? Now after doing that, you cut the pattern. Like I said, if you do this on a half scale, you have to you're not cutting yet, sorry. If you do this on a half scale, you have to cut on full. But right now I measured that half point, which is 15 inches, and then from that 2 inches line that is perpendicular, I'm measuring that same 15 inches. If yours was wider, if yours was 16, 19, you measure the same circumference there, and then you connect it to give it that curve that the sleeve has. So this is what you're just going to do. Now if this was a half scale measurement, we are done. But if you're doing a full scale like I am, which I don't think is even necessary, but if you're doing a full scale like I am, you repeat the same thing on the other side. But if you ask me to advise you, I would say use a half scale measurement, because one, your measurement will be symmetrical, and two, you will not have to go through the same process twice. Like I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and give it a thumbs up. Turn on the post notification bell if you love this video. Now we're cutting. You cut. Now you can see I had to even fold it, so I'll cut like I'm cutting a half scale so that the measurement will be the same. But here we go, here we have it. This is the pattern for the sleeve. Then you cut two of the fabric, one for the lining, one for the face fabric, and then you infuse one with your facing, your interfacing, and then you sew that part. After sewing that part, you come and sew the top part as well. After doing that, you do the same thing that you did on this piece for the other piece, whichever is your lining piece, whichever is your face fabric. You do the same thing on both sides. Now you can see that I have the other one all done, even though it was a bit tacky, but please make sure yours is neater than this. After doing that, I went ahead to sew all around, leaving just small inch allowance for turning it inside out. You understand? Now, if you ask me, I'll add allowance along the patterns before cutting on the main fabric, so that you have all of your measurements intact. But because I'm not using this, that's why I just did it like that. Now you can see I've already turned it. The part that has the what's it called, the interfacing, the gum stay, is the part that looks rumpled. So here is the finished product of what we just did. You can see how beautiful it looks already. Here I'm just trying to pin it down on this body so you actually see how it looks. You know, I don't have a body form, so if I want to pin on my mannequin, I have to pin it on a body, like on something I've already made before. So you can see the sleeve is already structured, it's standing, it's looking good, it's looking fine. So if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel to grow. Like and share this video. Subscribe please to the channel. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye for now.